Hi there, welcome back to the channel. I've got another Starfield video for you today, and we're going to be looking at outposts. All this information is based off the outpost we saw on the moon of Vectera in the Starfield Direct, so let's dive right into the exciting world of Starfield's outposts. Before we go any further, let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer scale and flexibility that Starfield offers when it comes to outposts. In this vast universe, you can stake your claim almost anywhere on any planet. After a little bit of exploration, picture this: an unending vista of stars, planets and moons, and you at the helm of your own adventure, free to choose where you wish to lay down your roots. It's a truly grand vision that transforms the way we think about space exploration in video games. The freedom is tantalizing. Instead of being limited to predetermined areas or set pieces, the universe truly is our playground here. We can select a sun-drenched desert planet, a distant moon with an icy terrain, or perhaps a lush, verdant world teeming with alien flora and fauna. Each location offers a unique environment with its own challenges and advantages, adding a thrilling strategic element to the game. But there's more to this than simply choosing a location. Setting up our outpost is a game in itself. We'll need to plan the layout, allocate resources, and manage our crew, all while balancing the needs and the viability of the outpost. Imagine the satisfaction of watching your own outpost take shape, growing from a simple base camp to a thriving hub of activity. On a personal note, I find this aspect of Starfield absolutely enticing. The ability to carve out my own little corner of the universe and build it up from scratch is incredibly appealing. It ties into my love for exploration and creativity, adding a deep personal touch to the gameplay. In Starfield, home is truly where you make it. This game goes beyond the typical confines of base building and allows you to create a living, breathing habitat that reflects your personal style and needs. In this vast cosmic playground, you'll find habitat modules that come in a wide array of shapes and sizes, and each one serves a unique purpose. Imagine constructing your outpost from modules that range from simple living quarters to advanced research labs, storage units, and more. Each module is a piece of the puzzle that, when combined, makes up your dream outpost. You can choose to focus on functionality, aesthetics, or a balance of both. But the level of immersion doesn't stop at merely constructing and managing these habitats. You can also live in them. You are not just an overseer or an invisible entity pulling strings. You, as the player, are an active participant in the life of your outpost. Whether it's taking a well-deserved rest in your personal quarters after a long day of exploring, or mingling with your crew potentially in the communal areas, you'll experience a whole new level of engagement and realism. On a personal note, I'm particularly captivated by the sheer variety of habitat modules available. This feature speaks volumes about Starfield's commitment to delivering an immersive, highly personalised experience. It encourages creativity and experimentation, and it's absolutely thrilling to think about the countless unique outposts that will arise from this system. This isn't just about surviving in the wild expanses of space, it's about thriving and building a home amongst the stars. With the ability to live in these habitat modules, we'll be able to experience the tangible results of our hard work and watch our efforts come to life. In the grand theatre of interstellar exploration, managing resources and personnel is just as crucial as navigating the cosmos. And Starfield, it seems, will handle this aspect with finesse. Let's dive into the meat of the outpost management system, the crew and resources. Your crew and companions in Starfield are more than just supporting characters. They are integral parts of your outpost. Assigning them to various roles and tasks within your base not only brings life and activity to your outpost, but also yields added bonuses. Perhaps you'll assign a capable engineer to maintain the facility, or a botanist to run your hydroponic farms. Every member of your crew has a role to play, and placing the right person in the right position could be the key to a thriving outpost. In my opinion, This feature adds a wonderful layer of depth to the game. It invites strategic thinking and planning and adds a sense of camaraderie and teamwork. The crew isn't just a group of NPCs, they're your companions, your team, contributing towards the collective goal of survival and prosperity in this vast, uncharted frontier. On top of managing your crew, Starfield also introduces resource extractors. These devices are set up to harvest resources while you're away on your space adventures. This means your outpost continues to grow and function, even when you're not actively managing it. Think of it as your backstage crew, working tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring progress at all times. I appreciate this feature because it gives a sense of persistent progress. Your actions have long-term consequences, and your outpost remains dynamic and active, mirroring the ceaseless nature of the universe around it. Combining resource management and crew assignments creates an engaging gameplay loop. It adds depth to the outpost building mechanics and ensures every exploration, every decision directly contributes to your outpost's prosperity. Building and designing an outpost in Starfield is not just a task, it's an immersive experience that taps into your creativity. One of the most remarkable features that has me truly excited is the new building interface. This system allows a flycam, offering a bird's eye perspective or top-down isometric camera view, providing a tactical game board feel. It's a game changer when it comes to planning out and executing larger constructions for your outpost. Think about it. Looking down from above, you get to view your outpost like a real-time strategy game map. This grand perspective allows you to map out the layout of your larger structures, plan access routes, position defensive mechanisms, and design the overall aesthetic of your base. What's more, once you've placed the big pieces, you can switch back to the on-foot view to tackle the intricate details and decorations. This allows you to personalize your space down to the smallest elements. The power to fine-tune the aesthetic and functional elements of your outpost lies in your hands. Personally, I'm thrilled by the system. The blend of macro and micro management gives me the freedom to fully realize my outpost vision. I can lay out the broad strokes from the top view and then add the individual touches on foot. It's a clear indication that Starfield is committed to delivering a building experience that's intuitive, accessible, and above all fun. It's safe to say that this feature has me ready to dive headfirst into the world of Starfield, eager to create and customize my outposts. Whether you're a master planner who meticulously maps out every detail, or more of a freestyler who builds as inspiration strikes, Starfield has you covered. Let's not forget one of the most exciting facets of the outpost system in Starfield, the crafting and research stations. These aspects of the game promise a level of depth and engagement that takes the gameplay experience to new heights. Crafting stations are your go-to spots for creating essential equipment, tools, and potentially some creative concoctions. Imagine returning from an exploration mission with a collection of exotic materials from an alien planet. You could then take these resources to your crafting station and create a range of items from survival gear to weapons or possibly even alien-inspired art pieces, potentially. The possibilities do feel endless. On a personal note, I'm excited about how the crafting system taps into the thrill of discovery and creation. It's not just about finding resources, it's about what you can do with those resources that really stands out. So this game encourages a cycle of exploration, discovery, and creativity that for me is thoroughly engaging. Meanwhile, research stations open up another layer of gameplay. These could potentially allow you to study alien artifacts perhaps, discover new technologies, or maybe even unlock secrets of the universe. It's the prospect of diving into the unknown, of standing at the forefront of discovery, that makes these research stations a compelling feature. I'm excited about the potential interplay between crafting and research. The idea of discovering something new in a research station and then using that knowledge in crafting is a tantalizing prospect. It could create a rewarding gameplay loop where research discoveries lead to crafting innovations and vice versa. Taken together, crafting and research stations add depth and complexity to the outpost experience in Starfield. It invites players to not only survive in this vast universe, but to learn, create and innovate. So in conclusion, the outpost system in Starfield is a fascinating aspect of the game that holds a lot of potential. From the freedom to set up your base, the variety of habitat modules, crew and resource management, to the innovative building interface, and promising crafting and research stations, Starfield seems to be setting a new bar for games of its genre. That's all for now. Remember to hit that like button if you found this video useful, and subscribe to stay updated on all things Starfield and sci-fi games more generally. Leave a comment below on what you think about the outposts in Starfield. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, take care.